Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo here in the Spring Cup. I am running an all-water team with Araquanid, Lantern, and Pelipper, and I have to say this team was pretty fucking good. Took a couple W's. W after W after W, I can't lie. I was on the treadmill playing these matches, so some of my decision-making isn't the best, like the one you just saw, throwing the bubble beam before I left. However, not a big deal. I'm still going to hard counter this opponent, bringing in my Lantern into the Tentacruel and completely over-farming to almost back-to-back Thunderbolts. Throwing the Thunderbolt, my opponent lets it through. I'm getting to another Thunderbolt, and this should do some good chip damage to the Sharam. Sharams are pretty good. I'm starting to notice that. I don't know why I never leveled one up, but I definitely should. Thing's pretty fucking good. Can take a hit. It's got Bullet Seed. It's hitting those Fire Weather Balls, I believe. Imagine there was a Thunder Weather Ball. That would be sick as fuck. Throwing the Bubble Beam and my opponent falls for it, thinking it's a Bug Buzz. And I'm catching the Seed Bomb on my Pelipper. And I'm farming up until the point where Weather Ball is enough to take this Trevenant out. And I'm willing to even shields. And now he is in Weather Ball range, so I'm throwing it. And he's shielding twice, and I'm already at the back-to-back, so it doesn't fucking matter. Taking out this Trevenant, and the Sharam's coming back in, and he's in Weather Ball range as well, and that is a G to that opponent. Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day in New York. It is 85 degrees for the very first time, and boy, once I get out of work, I'm going to make the most of this night, probably go slacklining in a park near me. But like I said, I hope you guys are having the most amazing day. One more day for the raffle. It ends tomorrow. If you guys would like to join the raffle, hit up my Instagram at AggressivePogo. Look for the raffle post. It's a purple post. And read the description, follow directions, and you should be good to go. Pelipper coming in. We got a shield from the Victory Bell. Pelipper, the flying fucking toilet, coming in to farm down. And I'm farming up to the Hurricane. We can tank one of these, but I'm going to shield the first one. He's probably going to get to a second one, and I'm going to stay in this matchup anyway. Hurricane gets shielded. We get the last shield, which is absolutely beautiful. And I'm throwing the Weather Ball to chip away. Maybe a little debatable. I probably could have just farmed up to the Hurricane, but I'm letting it through anyway, hoping he doesn't have a Ferrothorn in the back, and it doesn't seem he does. He's throwing a Weather Ball at the Lantern for no fucking reason, and he has a Mawile in the back, and these Fire Fangs are doing absolutely nothing, and this is fucking perfect. Throwing the Thunderbolt, landing it, getting to the Surf before my opponent even throws a fucking move. Let's go. And my opponent, it looks like he quit. Good fucking idea. Mawile getting knocked the fuck out, going swimming. And the Alola Ninetales coming back in to get farmed down with the Sparks, and that is a G into the third opponent. What do you guys think about the Togetic Community Day coming up this Saturday? I'm not that excited about it. I am excited about meeting up with friends and hanging out with some of the community members. However, Aura Spear is not going to make the biggest difference, but maybe we'll start using Togepi in the Ultra League. Like maybe for Cobalion, or like for those Agrons. It might work. I don't know. We'll see. There might be some situations. Imagine if there was a Shadow one. A Shadow Togekiss with Aura Spear. That might be something to look into. And this shiny Tentacruel is absolutely beautiful. Going for the Acid Spray. I'm calling it. Throwing the Hurricane against my opponent, and he shields up. And I'm throwing the Weather Ball, knowing he's going to farm me down, and I still want to chip away at this thing. And I'm bringing in the Lantern, catching whatever move, doesn't matter what it is, and it's just an Acid Spray. This is perfect. And I'm thinking we could probably farm down, but he could get to another move, and these Poison Jabs are doing a lot of damage. So I chose to farm down with the Araquanid, take the Acid Spray, no fucking problem. And the Weezing's coming in, and he's expending his energy on my Araquanid. And I'm cool with that. And I have 2 shields, I believe. First Brutal Sting coming through. My opponent has 1 shield. Throwing the Thunderbolt. Will he respect it? And he does. Oh, he catches it on a Pelipper, but we're already at another Thunderbolt, and this is gonna one-shot. Boom! Get the fuck off my screen. Weezing's coming back in. We still have a shield. It's a CMP tie, and I lose it, but I have a shield, and I'm at the Weather Ball, and it should be enough to take him out. And that is a G to that opponent. That was a very good match. That was a nice team on him. Ooh, okay. This match is hard counter city, and you'll see that there's nothing I can do in this match. I get absolutely RPS'd. And if you guys don't know what that means, it means rock, paper, scissors. I throw something, my opponent hard counters me instantly, and there's not much I can do about it. And so this is one of the losses I took in the battles that I did. I guess that's the best way to put it. But yeah, this was one of the L's that I took, and there's just not much I can do here. As far as decision making, it doesn't even fucking matter. Throwing the Weather Ball, it's not even going to be enough, I don't think. My opponent's shields, knowing that this Ferrothorn is just a force to be reckoned with. And now the Lantern's coming back in. I'm getting to a Bubble Beam, but he's winning CMP, and it's definitely a Thunderbolt, and there isn't much that I can do in this matchup. It hurt me so much. I was doing so well. Everything was going so smooth. And that Lantern in the opening and lead just destroyed me. And it sent me into questioning every move. I'm throwing the Weather Ball, and my opponent is calling it. And had I thrown the Hurricane, it probably would have been a way better decision. I could have maybe farmed him down. Who knows? I should have thrown the Hurricane there. I probably could have won. Trevenant into Araquanid. This is a really good matchup. And my opponent's staying in, and these Seed Bombs are going to do decent damage. Shadow Ball's going to do a lot of damage. And I call the Shadow Ball, and I get slapped with it. And I'm throwing a Bug Buzz. This will one-shot my opponent, but he shields, and we get the defense drop. And he's bringing in a Wall Rain, and I'm bringing in my Lantern. Let's fucking go. Getting to the Thunderbolt, but he's getting to an Earthquake first. Throwing up the shield and calling it correctly. Throwing the Thunderbolt. This will one-shot if he doesn't shield. Boom! Fuck off my screen. And now the Trevenant's coming back up. And I'm thinking I could tank a Seed Bomb, but it's a Shadow Ball. And I just was not anticipating that at all. Trevenant double shielding. And I'm getting to another Weather Ball, but he wins CMP again. Throwing perfect timing. And I'm bringing in the Pelipper. And I'm able to farm all the way down. We still have a shield. And I'm going to get to this Hurricane. Let's fucking go. This will do a shit ton of damage. Probably like 80% or less, 70. Tentacruel's so tanky. Goddamn. And I'm bringing in the Araquanid, getting to a Bubble Beam, and it's basically a GG. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.